What's up, guys? I'm here to do an unboxing of my Breville Barista Pro, or as UK viewers know it as the Sage Barista Pro. Let's go ahead and get started. So prior to this machine, I had a Barista Express. There really wasn't much wrong with the machine. I'm not a barista, I'm an amateur to say the least, but I needed more steam power, and I really did want an upgrade. I'd only had it for about 6 months, so I'm still growing into the machine, but really when it comes to making latte art and things like that, I realized that I feel like I'd got my technique down, but it was just really inconsistent. And then after watching a billion videos on YouTube, I figured out like it's really hard to do just to begin with, and then having an underpowered machine is not helping anything. Anyways, as y'all can see, comes in the Breville logo, all white. I think I'm just gonna dump this over. Here's the machine. So when I bought my wife the first Breville Express, it didn't come with a frothing pitcher, and it looked like it had already been used. And I bought mine brand new, which was very upsetting. So I'm hoping this goes a lot better. Let's see, Shane, but this is pretty nice branding so far. Okay, starting out, we have it's like a quick start guide. Yeah, it's a quick start guide. I had this in the last one, and it just tells your basics on how to start out before use. Obviously dumping your beans in, filters and whatnot, little guidebook. So at the very top of the box you've got your portafilter, and if I'm not mistaken, they use a 54 millimeter, which I think the industry standard is a 58. But from what I've seen throughout research and whatnot, they do it so with it being a little bit deeper, it prevents channeling. I'm not exactly sure on how accurate that is, but I think that's why they use. Which is, it's good, but also when you buy accessories, you got to make sure you buy the right ones. I have a dosing, like a distributor here, and on the other side is a tamper. When I went to sell mine, I had to make sure that whatever I upgraded to had the same size portafilter, because this wasn't too cheap. And then here's a funnel that goes on top. So if you're thinking about getting one, I would consider these. Moving on, you have your filters. I just shipped mine out today, and I fortunately gave the guy all my spare filters, but this goes in the back of the unit. This will go in here, but you need to soak it before you do. Here's a cleaning kit. I believe what comes in here is like a pick for the end, clean your burrs. Also your steam wand tip right here. These are your backwash tablets. And this is what goes in when you are doing the clean me function. So here's the tamper, which is really nice. That Breville gives you all these things. And here's their infamous razor. This is kind of supposed to be like a distributor, but as I said, I purchased one just to make things a little bit easier. And gives you a nice little image. They also include pressurized baskets and non-pressurized baskets. So if you don't want to grind your own beans and whatnot, or if you don't have a coffee shop near you where they roast and whatnot, you can buy pre-ground beans and you'll be able to use them. So they give you a double shot basket that is also a dual wall. So this is for your pre-ground, like if you have just coffee grounds, and then a single shot basket, and then you have a double shot basket for when you're gonna grind your own beans, and it's a single wall filter, and the same goes for the single shot filter. Or basket, I apologize. Let's hope this doesn't turn into a fill video. I dump out the whole unit. Waters. I would suggest you keep your box because I ship mine in the original box, and I know that isn't such a big deal, but I like to have things in the original boxes. So if you do move, and I am in the military, so you end up moving a lot, and it's nice to have the original baskets or boxes. So this is how it comes packaged. Scared me, I thought I saw a European plug on this. Okie dokie. So as I said before, my original machine did not come with a frothing pitcher, and this one did. This is a 16 ounce. Nice. So, oh nice. There aren't any accurate measurements on here, but it is nice to see that it says min and max on here. I think starting out, most of the time I filled mine up to about here, and I couldn't get the vortex, as they call it. So it's really nice. If you want to look at it, it has a narrow spout on it, and then I actually purchased a larger frothing pitcher with a narrow mouth on it too. So here's the two. So, anyways, this is your bean hopper. The Barista Express has the same grinder. This just has, I guess, micro adjustments versus, I think the Barista Express had maybe 10 different grind sizes, and as far as I know, this one has 30. It's airtight. It doesn't have a ring on it, but I mean, it might as well have one. So you can put your beans in here, and they should last. Shouldn't go still. And then you slide it in. You can't just shove it down. You need to put it in there and rotate it lightly, and then you'll turn it to the right or clockwise to lock it in. As you see, it won't come out. Let's see here. It does have a different steam one than the Barista Express. So if you're not familiar with Breville's line, a lot of their stuff is for convenience, and I know with me being very brand new at this, it's very convenient for me. So what you typically do, you can put your different baskets in here, and as you pull this out, it will just come out with it. This all comes apart, so when you need to clean it, you can just disassemble it very easily. This just picks up like so. This was a gimme. It just floats over top, so whenever this gets full, this is like a reservoir for water and any type of waste. So when you need to do your back flush and things like that, it will back flush down, and this will push up when it needs to be empty. The drip pan, I think, is the same size. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's still a nice size. And if you've never used any of their products, you just pick it up and slide out, and then if you can't see this, it just rides with it. So your tamper is magnetic and just sticks up there. So when you need it, you can just pull it out like so. Over here on facing it, your right hand side, pulling towards you is your steam, and then going backwards is your hot water. So your hot water on this one comes out back here, and it's for Americanos, and it will dose the proper amount. You don't need to stop it. Well, on the Barista Express it did. I still need to go through this and whatnot. So here's your portafilter. It inserts here, and then you're just gonna rotate it to the right hand side. Here's your fill tank or your water reservoir. It just unhooks here, unhook, and you can pull straight up. Here it is, a little bit closer. It's clear. It's plastic. So So it gives you directions on how to set after you've done your filter, let it soak, put it in, and then how you do this. But I'll just show you how to insert it. It's really simple. And then just clamps down, and close it, and you just stick it back down there. I use a regular Brita filter. Here's my Brita filter. I got a larger one because I gave it to the purchaser of the Express that I just sent off today. I think that's really it. Thanks for watching.